morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to this surprise live stream, which I didn't think I'd fancy today, but I did. So last minute decision, and here we are. We are flying Qantas flight 880 from Melbourne, the proper Melbourne, not Essendon, where we had that awful experience the other day, to Gold Coast, which are both Orbx airports. In P3D. We are flying the PMDG 737-800, and a very warm welcome to all of you who are here. Jenny, Nikki, Tridwi Wen, Simon, Scott, hello boss, I missed your arrival, welcome boss. Infinite Flight Online Australia, who is inbound from Sydney. Abdullah, I really hope so. So far so good. It feels like it's running pretty smoothly. William, good morning to you. Alex is also Super Nicky, another one to add to my list. Who else do we have here? Andrea, nice to see you. Simon, I think I already said, but welcome to all of you. And I'm sorry for the short notice. I know there's a few people who are wanting to fly along, not least Tridwen, who are struggling to get set up in time and having sim crashes and all sorts of bad things like that. I hope you all make it. And I hope we make it as well. So who have we got here at the airport? Let's have a little look on Volanta and see who we can see. Where's me Volanta? There it is. Okay, so I am here at gate Charlie 8. To my right, we have an A320neo, Singapore Airlines 433. Don't know where he's going. He doesn't know where he's going either yet. We have Marker down at the end, who is showing up as a really nice retro Qantas livery. We have another Qantas over the way here. And for some reason they're not showing up on my Volanta. I don't know. Oh, yes, they are. It's this person. They're off to Adelaide. Who is on my left? They haven't shown up in Volanta yet, but we have another Qantas 737 there. We have Simon somewhere. I've definitely seen Simon. Definitely seen Simon on Volanta. Ah, yeah, he's all the way at the other end. Jetstar 430 in a 787-800. That's pretty pog. I didn't know they flew this route in 787. Very nice. So yeah, a good turnout in on VATSIM. Loading 5 minutes. All right, awesome, Nikki. No, that's not Nikki pushing back. No. Caffel, welcome. Nice to see you. Pretty common for an airline pilot to just decide he wants to hop in his 737 for a quick flight. I'm always on standby, Jenny. I'm on standby for all the airlines around the world. They know they can rely on me. Well, actually, that's not strictly true. They don't know they can rely on me, but they know that once in a while they'll ring me up and I'll say yes. So here we are, saving the day once again here in Melbourne. Controversial topic. Well, what's that? What did he say? MSFS is better graphics-wise, but I'm assuming this feels more realistic in the... Oh, that is a controversial topic. A lot of people say yes. I say no. I say that in P3D, the beauty of P3D is that you've got a lot of very good study-level airliners with really good systems depth that you can operate very close to their real-world counterparts. But in terms of the actual feel of flying, I think MSFS wins. That's my opinion. Straight up to flight level 410. Nice, nice. Good day, CX pilot. Welcome. Nice to see you. How are you? They know I'm reliable. Different people, different opinions. Some prefer the flight model of MSFS, and some prefer P3D. Yes, and without being too controversial, Simon, only some of those people are right, and the rest are wrong. Dear. Right. Should we do some getting in the plane and a little bit of setting up? I haven't flown the 737 for a little while now. I've got quite into my FS labs, so we'll see what we remember. It's good practice because, of course, Saturday is across the pond, and I'm doing that in a 737 700 TUI Fly Belgium from Sharm el Sheikh to Brussels. So yeah, I'm quite pleased to be getting a little bit of practice in. Oh, do we have an Aussie crew for this? Yes, we do. Awesome. There we are. Let's start setting up.
Okay, let's get set up.
What with the weird graphical shear on the right side of the screen where the chat box is? Weird graphical shear on the right side of the screen where the chat box is?
Just hanging out for the walk around.
You know what this is? Good spot. This is, so I've got my display capture running on top of my other one, and in this particular scene in Streamlabs OBS, I haven't used it since I changed my monitor from an ultra wide to a normal aspect monitor, so that's why you're seeing things twice. I hadn't noticed. Fixed now. And Melon, I'm very glad you made it. I'm very glad you made it, because I know this is one of the many flights that you voted for in the Club Filbert Gold route voting. Isn't there some other sim out there? The name eludes me. Harry! Good morning, boss. It's really nice to see you. How are you? Can you see the city? Let's see. I don't think I've got much in the way of cityscape. In fact, I don't have a cityscape for Melbourne, but yes, you can see it off in the distance, and I suspect that this is as good as it's going to look. I think if we get any closer, it's going to look rubbish. But yeah, quite a nice skyline over there. Right. Yes. So Harry, it's been a very long time. Ooh, the gate number's upside down. Look at that. That's definitely an upside down 8. I like how Yannick is doing Riga Tower the whole event. Yeah. That's good, isn't it? Right. Anyway, we have 25 minutes to set this aircraft up, and I've done nothing. So let's do it. First thing we want to do is test the flight recorder. We want to test the Mach airspeed warning. We want to test the stall warning. We want to get our IRSs aligning, and we want to. I'm still using my MSFS keybinds. We want to make sure the seatbelt sign is on, and yeah, that's it. The other one we don't use. And I'm going to just get up my checklists so that I don't make a complete fool of myself, if I can find them. See, I would expect them to be under my recent files on Adobe, but oh yes, there they are. Right, where are we going? Here we are. Right, now I can definitely do this. I'm going to set the parking brake. And I'm going to load up the aircraft with fuel and whatnot. So FS Actions, fuel. Flight plan is here. And we want 7,922 kilograms. Not too much for this relatively short flight. 7922. And payload wise, we want 59 tons of zero fuel weight. 59 tons of zero fuel weight? That doesn't make any sense at all, but you know what I mean. The 8's upside down because it's in Australia. Yes, true. Hello, Luke. I'm so sorry I've kept you waiting so long for the crash. One day it'll happen, boss. Do sims like these allow you to simulate engine failure, landing gear failures, etc.? Yes. Now that's not something I have any interest in doing, but I don't know which specific failures this aircraft is capable of. But yes, certainly the high quality, expensive study level planes like the PMDG, like the FS Labs, do allow you to simulate various failures. Oh, I've lost my mouse. Oh, that's really weird. Oh god. Oh god, the sim's frozen. No, this is going to be fine. This happens occasionally. Just need to tweak my virus and threat protection settings. Okay, there we go. Should be fine now. Yes. So we can go now to our FMC, and we can enter our IRS position on the init page. Very unusual to see southerly coordinates here when setting up. Nice change. And if we wanted to, we could put in our airport and gate. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's not necessary, but it just feels complete, doesn't it? The 8 was upside down, Andrea. Yeah, it was. Like MSFS. Yeah. What are you talking about? Failures, Capital? Yeah, like MSFS, it's just you have more control over whether they happen or not in this one. Now we can go over to our data link page. We can go to ACARS pre-flight, and we can oh, in fact, no, that's not what we do. That's not what we do. First of all, people, we go to our route page and fill in a few things on here. Jackson, welcome, boss. Thank you very much indeed for the £2 super chat. YMML, Thank you, boss. Much appreciated. To YBCG. Good thing I'm in the reliable sim today. There's no such thing as a reliable sim, Jenny. There's no such thing. It's an illusion of reliability that occasionally will last a day. Sometimes it'll last a week. On exceptional occasions, it can even last for a period of months, but it's all an illusion. Now we can go to data link and ACARS and pre-flight. And we can put in YMML and YBCG. And our ETD is, well, what time are we on now? It's 0008. Let's say 0030. Zulu. We're flying this at the time it usually flies, departing at 10:20 in the morning. Going to be a little bit late off the blocks, I think, but honestly, who cares? Not me. Passengers, maybe. QF is the airline ID. And we can go to Data Link Connect.
Hi, the security and safety checks are complete. Can we start boarding now?
Oh, yeah. Feel free.
Yes, we are ready.
Okay, thanks. We're clear to start boarding.
I like her. Right, request boarding. Good morning, Martin. Welcome. For a definition of reliable, yeah. Right, let's get the doors open then. Menu, FS Actions, Doors. Open the left front door, and we'll open the cargo doors forward and aft, and then boarding will happen. That's the best I can do, Melon. My Australian is not one of my top accents to do, but you know, it's
I find walk around, no issues.
It's better than nothing, right? Exactly that. Oh yeah, mate, toss another shrimp on the barbie. Yeah, that's the sort of thing. I can do stereotypical sayings. If I try and speak normally in an Australian accent, it just doesn't work. Dear. Right, okay, good. What are we doing now? Let's go to our init. Oh, wait. Let's go back to our route page, request the flight plan, and get that imported. This is Melbourne V3, mate. It is. I know. Engine startup in the 7.8 is a breeze, isn't it? Yeah, my apologies if anyone was actually offended by that Australian accent. I don't think anyone could be. It's you should feel pity, if anything. Yeah, I know, and you never drink Fosters, and you never watch Neighbours. I know. The reality of of Australians is always a bit of a letdown. Right, activate and execute. So we should now have our route in, which we can check on the legs page, and we do. We'll do a little bit of setting up of the perf init page now. What are we cruising at today? 350, I believe. But are we staying at 350, or are we step climbing at any point? Nope, we're staying at 350. In fact, what I'll do is I'll do the perf init request. It comes up with some random nonsense sometimes, but we'll see. We'll see how it does today. Some of the fields will be properly filled out, I think. Hello, Matt. Welcome. Paul, I know. Don't talk to me about it. And it's all the fault of Channel 5. Well, it's partly the fault of Channel 5. It's partly the fault of Australians for not watching it. If there was more money coming in from Australian networks, then we'd still be able to have it, and they could sell it to Channel 5 a bit cheaper. But yeah, I'm very upset about that. Very upset about it. You know. What can you do? Let's finish setting this page up. It might still be saved, you know. It might still be saved. They might find another broadcaster in the UK. It would be really the end of an era and devastating for a number of generations if it just finished like that. There's going to be people throwing themselves off buildings. Yeah, 5. Generic Pilot 1, welcome. How are you? FinRes 1.2. Cost index 18. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So that's the Perfinit page set up quite nicely, except for the transition altitude, which is not 18,000 feet because we're not in America, but is in fact 10,000 feet. And I think now might be a good time to get our clearance. So, who do we have? We have Melbourne ATIS. Oh, we have everyone. We've got delivery, tower, approach and centre. That's virtually unheard of, right? 127.2.
Filed with the non-X3 departure runway 16, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 4471 and departure frequencies 132.008 Alpha Mike.
Alpha Mike, read back correct. You can contact ground of 12174 for push.
Right, what's the latest ATIS code?
Ground on 121.74 for push 8 Alpha Mike.
Quebec. Request clearance to go. Okay. Standby 1. Melbourne delivery, good evening. Qantas 880 on stand Charlie 8 with information. Quebec type 737-800. Request clearance to Gold Coast, please.
Qantas 880, good day. Melbourne delivery, you're cleared to the Gold Coast. No next flight plans out. No next 3 departure. Runway 16. Climb by 5,000, squawk 4342, and departure is 132.0.
Cleared to Gold Coast is filed. Non-X3 departure runway 16. Climb via SID 5,000 feet, squawking 4342, and departure 132.0. Qantas 880.
Qantas 880, you can contact ground 1217 for push.
Ground on 1217 for push. Qantas 880. Thanks very much. Okay, nice. So let's get our squawk in before we forget. 4342 was it? I think 4342. Now, the one thing I don't know about Australian ATC, or the most important thing is, at what point do you start meowing at them? Is it mostly en route? Should I have meowed at him? I don't know. I just don't know. Forgot to disable MSFS multiplayer. You'll have to pop back out and do it. It shouldn't take too long. Looking at that by 9 departures. Are there that many? Wow. You're here to cause trouble. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do the opposite. You are, Alex. You are. There was a method to my madness. Maybe you can do that, Melon. Maybe you can. Yeah, there's always a lot of meowing on Australian ATC frequencies. Right, what are we doing now? What are we doing? Oh yeah, departure route. That's what we'll do. So YMML departure, runway 16, and the non-X3. Non-X3. Execute that, and we may as well set up our arrival while we're here. We're expecting runway 14 at Gold Coast via the Bernie 1 Alpha. What's this? No ILS? RIP. Actually, it doesn't matter, does it? I'm in P3D. Should we do an RNAV? Yeah, let's do an RNAV. That seems like a good idea to me. So, RNAV Zulu 14. Bernie 1 Alpha 14. Via Keegan. That's that done. Are we all boarded? Yes, we are. Good. Right, let's just have a quick flick through our legs page, make sure we've got no duplicates, no discontinuity. We don't. 3 arrivals in soon too. Seems kind of busy. Yeah, Yeah, it is. I wonder if there's not an event on, is there? There is an ILS, is there? Oh yeah, there is. There is. Alright. Why did I not spot it? Oh well. We'll do the RNAV. I fancy an RNAV now I've done it. Yeah, you're right, Melon, it does. What's my first flight in the PMDG 737 for MSFS going to be? I think it's going to be Stansted to Dublin, probably. Probably. Not absolutely certain. Innsbruck's also tempting me. But no, I think probably a nice simple short one like Stansted to Dublin. Which was the last Ryanair flight I did. No, it's not the last Ryanair flight I've done in real life, but I've done it quite a few times. Yeah, takeoff figures. I think that's a sensible next step. We'll get our centre of gravity, 28.7. Come over here. Initialise flight. Forgotten already what I just said. 28.7. Put that in there. And the runway's dry. What's the latest weather? Let's double check that. (18011) for the winds. Outside air temperature is indeed 19 Celsius, which is incredible. Can't imagine what that feels like at the moment. 1011, the QNH. We're going to use takeoff thrust, flaps 5. AC can be on. Anti-ice we definitely do not need for a change. Right, calculate those. And there we have it. Selected temperature of 51 degrees. Take off. Flaps 5. And let's verify those speeds against what it's calculated here. Yes, lately it's given me slightly different speeds, and I don't know why. Used to always give me more or less exactly the same. Anyway, we'll use the ones we've calculated. It just makes me slightly worried that I've done something wrong. 139, 143, 147. So it's only the V1 which is different. That's fine. 139, 143, 147. And we don't need to bother with page 2 because we've done it there, with the exception of the thrust reduction and acceleration altitudes, which I'll look up on Blackbox's very, very helpful site, YMML. There's nothing there. RIP. It's probably in the charts as well, but it's not always the easiest to find in the charts. Simon, do we know acceleration and thrust reduction altitudes by chance? I bet you know, if anyone here does. Ground delay program, blah blah blah, runway separation. Nothing there. Maximum climb gradients.
Here's the load sheet.
Oh, thank you, mate. Right, now I don't know. Don't know. Nothing on Black Box and nothing on the charts. Oh well, we use 1500, why not? Which runway, boss? It is runway 16. I am on the delivery frequency at the moment. 127.2. Right, he's setting the trim for me. And I'll set up my MCP.
Okay, verify takeoff speeds. Confirm you're happy.
Checked.
Very happy. I set them myself, boss. I set them myself. So we're going to set the IAS to V2, which is 147. Or 147 as we say in not America. We're going to set our heading to the runway heading, which should be oh, 160. How original. And we've been cleared initially to 5,000 feet via the SID. There we are. Lovely. Let's play our departure brief. Let's sort that out next. In fact, we'll have our pre-flight checklist and then do that.
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation, transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Window heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 070. Altimeter 1011.
Check. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Great. So we are going to do an assumed temperature takeoff. Aztecs we want. Takeoff flaps 5. Bleeds on. Anti-ice not required. Crew change. Underweight. SID. NADP we don't know about. I've got no concerns, so we'll play the brief.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using an assumed temperature. Landing of flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will call either reject or continue.
Nice, mate. Flying into my
Melbourne
backyard of Gold Coast
delivery.
Airport
Good
is
day,
only
Qantas.
about an hour's
55
drive away from me. Oh, is it? Oh,
Between
nice.
80 knots and
Never
V1,
been there
I will
in
run
real life
the
or in the sim.
Calling,
Oh,
regular
Nikki.
Fire
Sorry
or
to hear
failure.
that.
Predictive windshield
You're
warning,
inbound 5 minutes
or if
away.
there's any other condition
Infinite
makes
Flight
the
Online
aircraft
Australia.
unable or unsafe
Give me-
to enter the air.
Give me a shout. You're coming into runway 16, right? Give me a shout when you are on short final and we'll pop over and have a look at your landing.
Apply maximum manual braking or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake.
In the meantime, let's
maximum
get the
reverse
APU
thrust.
started.
Verify the extension of the speed brake and bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the park brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist or evaluate our options. If you could monitor my actions, make the standard rejected takeoff calls, including any abnormalities you observe before advising ATC. From
Right,
V1,
I'm just
or
going to
if the
check
call
my
is to continue,
trim.
I will continue the takeoff
4.26
as
we
per the
want.
standard company procedures. We will climb to the MSA and
Oh,
track
wrong way.
clear of local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we're okay to make an immediate return. Okay, all going well, the departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID.
Looks about right.
Delivery, g'day, Jetstar 120 at gate Delta 20 Alpha, requesting IFA clearance up to the Gold Coast.
Flight directors are on. Mine is master.
Last station calling for clearance, should stay for time.
Riley, hello, boss.
Jetstar
I am.
172.
I am. Felt like it.
Jetstar
Doing it.
172, good day, Melbourne delivery, you're cleared to Gold Coast. No next flight plan route, no next 3 departure, runway 16. Climb altitude 5,000, squawk 4362, and departure is 132.0.
Jetstar 172 cleared to flight plan route to Gold Coast 93 departure,
Right,
climb altitude
so-
5,000, departure 132.0, squawk 4362. and
So we'll do
runway
1,000, will
16
we? Should we do 1,000?
Jetstar 172.
Should we?
You can
Let's leave it
contact
as
ground on
1,500,
121.7
1,500. I'm
for
happy.
push,
Get
okay?
a bit of a change. Get a bit of altitude. Get away from people before we level off. Don't know. We don't know. That'll do me. Before start checklist.
635 information Quebec up and Echo 5
Checklist
clearance.
online. Fuel 7.9.
And we'll get our
tons.
doors closed.
Qantas
And then before we push back, we'll go and watch this landing.
Cleared to Adelaide, Nevis flight plan route, Nevis 7 departure, runway 16. Climb altitude 5,000, school walk 4570, departures 132.0.
I think Melbourne's the most difficult airport to load on P3D. Maybe. Right, where's runway 16 then? It's this one, isn't it? Is it this one? No.
Nevis 7, departure initial 5,000, squawk 4572, and departure is 132.0.
Is it this one? Yes, it's this one.
Confirmed squawk code 4570.
There's loads of ATC. There's full ATC across Melbourne.
4570 for
Like even delivery.
235, thank you.
Even delivery.
235, you can contact ground for push on 121.7.
We have Jasmine on board today. She'll be singing a whole new world.
For push, thank you very much, good day.
Hi guys, all passengers are
Melbourne
aboard.
delivery, hello, Yankee Lima Fuel Assistant Delta
Yes,
1 to
you are.
Mission Quebec.
Oh, but I can't
Requesting
tell you from here.
clearance to destination, please.
Last station calling, state call sign only.
Yankee Lima Lima Alpha Hotel.
Street we went.
Right.
Right.
Alpha Hotel, good day, Melbourne delivery. You're cleared to the Gold Coast.
Right, I have to
by
just
no
pop
next
back to the
flight plan
plane.
route.
Just
No
have to
next
pop back to the
departure,
plane.
runway 16. Climb by 5,000.
Oh my god, I can't even find my plane.
And departures are 132.0.
It's not there. This can't be Charlie. Is this Charlie?
Destination on X3 departure and climb
Oh dear, wait. There it is. It's over there.
03 and departure 620 and 13
Right.
Yankee Lima Hotel.
Yankee Alpha Hotel confirmed no X3 departure.
Up there.
Locked.
And we'll finish our
Three
checklist.
departure,
D2 is
Yankee Lima Hotel.
147 heading.
Yankee,
6.
Lima Alpha Hotel, you can contact ground 121.7.
It's invisible jet, yeah.
Is 1.
Right.
V2 is 1.
Let's go back to the threshold.
CDU
Here's
pre-flight
someone. This could be
controller
him.
And aileron trim.
This could be him.
380
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Before
See
start
how he
checklist
does.
completed to the line.
That was a nice landing. That was a very nice landing. Was that you when you get a chance to reply, Aussie MSFS pilot, or was it not? Do I know your name? And are you showing in the right place on Volanta? Or has someone just come in from Gold Coast? Is someone from Sydney? Qantas 6901? 6901? Yeah, it was! Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Although it's possible that he's the next... No, I think he's the next one. I think he's the next one. Can't believe how busy it is here. It's amazing. Oh, who was someone said they were 691. Sorry, I'm getting you mixed up with Infinite Flight Online Australia. My apologies. It's Infinite Flight Online Australia who we're waiting for to land. He is 691 and Volanta says he's on final now. So he's either the one that we've just seen land or he's coming in next, depending on depending on what we how up to date Volanta is, basically. So we'll watch the next one. Then we'll get going. You did it finally. Now into the cockpit to turn on this baby. I'm really pleased. Thing is, I don't see anyone out there. Wonder if you'd have time to hop on and set up. Well, there's quite a few of us here today. I'm going to be pushing back in about, 5 minutes probably. But yeah, I'm sure you could hop in and set up and tag on the end, if not slip in the middle somewhere. Not sure there is a next one. No, me neither. I think Volanta's just a bit out of date. Yeah, so we're going to say that was Infinite Flight Online Australia, whose landing we just saw and were very impressed by. So now I have to find my plane again. There it is. And we'll get back on board. And I think we're ready to finish off the pre-flight before start checklist below the line. We can arm VNAV and LNAV.
Before start checklist below the line.
Flight deck door closed and locked. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
That's fine. Okay, let's get our chocks away. Ooh, before we do that, very close to doing what I did the first time I flew this on stream. Didn't turn the APU gens on. Now we can release the ground power and remove the chocks. And we can get ready for pushback and departure. And we'll tune Melbourne ground 121.7. I do.
Hello, Captain.
We saw you. I would say it looked very, very smooth, Infinite Flight Online Australia. I mean, I would give it... I don't know, it's hard to tell, but I'd give it at least an 8 out of 10, and I would only detract 2 points because you're a little off centre line, but the point is your wheels didn't go on the grass, so who cares? Right, where are we? It's Charlie 8. Melbourne ground, good evening, Qantas 880, stand Charlie 8, request push and start.
Please squawk Charlie.
Apologies, squawking Charlie now, Qantas 880. Pushback approved, Qantas 880. Do we want our tail south? I imagine we do. Yeah.
Melbourne Ground STA 10 Bay Delta 20 Alpha request start.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Started will.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Start engine 2.
In that case, Infinite Flight Australia, I'll give you a 10 out of 10 and we'll put it down to a difference in sceneries. It is exciting, isn't it? God, this guy's really quiet and the last one was really loud. What I'd really like is for V-Pilot to sort this out automatically and sort of level out the audio. That should be possible, right? It is exciting, isn't it, boss? You're up, marker. Brilliant.
Push it start approved, Qantas 25.
Are you going to turn the aircraft? I'd like you to turn the aircraft, please. Yeah, okay. It's probably all going to be fine. Yeah, the ATC's been brilliant. Let's go indeed. Greetings, Mario. Welcome to you. How are things in Cyprus?
Start engine 1.
Starting 1.
You have your landing permit, excuse difference in sceneries, yes. So we're waiting for 25% of N2, there it is, 25% N2, and fuel in.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Australian ground crew sound a bit grumpy, don't they? I think they might be stoned. He's just a little bit slow. But he's done a good job with the pushback, so I can't fault him. Is Luxembourg Airport for MSFS worth it? No, if I'm honest, it's not great. It's all right. You know, if you want to fly from Luxembourg a lot, then it's probably fine. It's probably worth it. But as in terms of is it a nice airport, not really. No, it's not one of the best. Right, 2 good engine starts.
Flaps fine.
Get him to set the flap. God knows how I did that, don't want that.
Unlocking gear.
Flight controls check.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Centre.
Check.
Full left. Full right. Centre.
Check.
Cool.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Before taxi checklist, generators on, propane on, anti-ice off, isolation valve auto, engine start switches.
Left is clear.
Recall,
Right is clear.
auto brake, RTO, engine start levers,
Idle detent.
flight controls,
Melbourne Ground.
Checked.
dispatch clearance,
Melbourne Ground
checked.
STA
before
10.
taxi checklist.
Yeah, it is cool that Mount Beauty's in the sim. I know. It's talking slow because I'm British. Yeah, it's a bit of a boring airport, really, isn't it? But it's a lovely. The scenery around it is stunning.
Are you able to vacate after?
Yeah, I never thought I'd have to uninstall that freeware Mount Beauty that I downloaded ages ago, but I did. And then we never got there, as you know. But
Clear left.
yeah,
Clear
it
right.
is good. Better pushback Aussie crews are very nice, are they? Good. Melbourne ground Qantas 880 request taxi.
What is 880? Are you able echo 0?
Stand by. Negative. We'll take full length if possible. Qantas 880.
Qantas 880, all good. Taxi Tango Alpha, first 27, Bravo, holding point 16 right. Oh, sorry, 16.
Tango Alpha, cross 27, Bravo holding point runway 16, Qantas 880.
Jetstar 122 will follow company and request full length to Bravo.
Right, so what happened there was... Oh, I couldn't see what... I didn't hear what he said properly. So I just said, no, we'll take full length.
Ground Qantas 55, ready for taxi.
All stations, standby 1, controller change in progress.
Alright, hang on. I should look where I'm going rather than just taxiing. Right, Tango is first right. Tango is first right or left. We want left, don't we? Want to go left on Tango. Oh God, what is wrong with me and my situational awareness lately? I just can't work this out. Where's PSC? There's PSC, left on Tango.
I'm ground.
Right on Alpha, yeah, that's right.
Going calling that. Thanks for AC, great.
Yeah, he must.
Contact tower 1205.
I'd have had to have recalculated all my takeoff position figures, right?
The cabin is secure.
Yeah, it was definitely an intersection takeoff he was offering me. I just couldn't hear what he actually said. Right, here we are, left on Tango.
Melbourne Tower, hello.
787 has massive engines though, boss. Good VATSIM protocol. If you didn't hear the controller, just make it up. Well, I like to dumb it down occasionally, Jenny. For sort of people who are a bit nervous about flying on VATSIM, you know, just to make them aware that exactly that. If you don't hear properly, and you know one of the answers is, you know, it's a yes or no, then just go with go with no. Save recalculating. Yeah, don't actually do that. That's a pro tip. It's not really a beginner's tip. As long as you're not thinking you're at Heathrow right now, everything will be fine. If only that was true. If only I could say with confidence that everything will be fine. Do we actually have this taxiway? Tango. Like, I don't see Victor. What's that? Delta 10? How am I so lost? It's such a simple small airport. Just having a bad day. Oh, everything's Delta 10 here, isn't it? Oh no, that's the stand, isn't it? That's Sierra. Okay, that's Sierra. Jesus Christ! Can someone give me? Yeah.
Jetstar 122 taxi forward 1 more taxiway. Maybe on your right.
Thank you very much. I'm having a bad day knowing where I am. Qantas 880.
No worries.
Victor is the last one after Alpha. But it looks. Oh. But it looks to me like there's supposed to be a Victor that parallels Alpha all the way along. It looks like on the chart there's supposed to be another taxiway between here and the next runway, right? I don't know. Anyway, we know where we are now. This is Alpha. Inaccurate Qantas 738, no Wi-Fi dome. Really? I'm surprised. Oh yeah, it says Alpha on it, this one. That's good. Right, Alpha. And we'll cross 27. And then holding point Bravo. But where's Victor? What flight controls am I using? Everything I'm using is in the video description down below, but in short, T16000M flight stick, TFRP rudder pedals. Oh, sorry, Jetstar, I've been holding you up. Bravo, Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. Amateur hour at Melbourne. It is. It is. Victor should be on my left. Yes, it should. But it's not. There's just a runway there. You see? There's no Victor. That's why I was confused. Therefore, I am feeling a lot more justified about my confusion now. It's not there, boss. It's not there. Scott, a whole year of silver, boss. What a legend. Thank you ever so much.
5, green light.
Thank you ever so much, Scott. It's been an absolute pleasure knowing you, regardless of the money. But yeah, the money's much appreciated too. Must be old scenery, mustn't it? Even though this is Melbourne V3. William! 12 months of membership as well. 12 months of membership for you as well. And Alex. And some of Williams has been at silver. Phenomenal. Oh, Alex, thank you all so much. Alex, 6 months. Absolute units, one and all. It is all popping. You started something there. Why can't you space what out, boss? Your money, your memberships and subs, you mean? All these people whose lives have changed because of Club Film. I know, I know. So lucky. Such lucky, lucky people that they chanced upon this place. Right, Bravo's the one at the end. Okay. Could probably speed it up a little bit, couldn't we? Sorry again, Jetstar. First of all, I just stopped because I don't know where the hell I'm going. I hope he's one of us. Riley! Riley! Boss! Phenomenal! Thank you so much for joining. I don't know why it's not coming up. It's not come up in my chat yet for some reason, but thank you very much indeed, boss. Much appreciated. You remember the stream you became a member? You was going to Liverpool. Oh, right. We're flying to Gold Coast, the Origin UHD. Where were we going to Liverpool from? Do you remember? Hello, Pilot 1210. Welcome to the stream. And Rubina, nice to see you as well. Right, I need to concentrate a little bit now. Yeah, by all means, tag along, Infinite Flight Online Australia. Stringy & Co. No idea what that means, but welcome. Oh, Gold Coast, presumably. 120. Oh, I've just got to contact me from
Qantas 880, Melbourne Tower.
Melbourne Tower, Qantas 880. Thanks for your help.
Qantas 880, contact Tower 1205, ground for longer online.
Roger, Tower on 120.5, Qantas 880. Qantas Tower, forgive me, Melbourne Tower, Qantas 880, holding short on Bravo.
Qantas 880, sorry about that, ground contact a little bit ago, I was trying to contact you, but behind you arriving Q lane, climb from right behind.
Behind the arriving aircraft, line up and rate, runway 16, Qantas 880.
Jetstar 122 at Bravo number 2.
Jetstar 122.
Faro! Oh yes, I remember that. I remember that. Qantas Tower, much like Lufthansa Tower.
Yankee Lima Hotel, standby.
There he is. There's the Q-Link. Oh my goodness me, Crash 8.
Yankee Lima Hotel, negative.
Before takeoff procedure.
Check.
people understand exactly what I did.
Alpha Hotel copy. Taxi Tango Alpha cross 37 to Alpha Charlie holding point 16.
Let's go indeed.
Ready to go.
Tower,
Twats.
Qantas 235, I'll be in short, echo.
235.
Juliet Tango Alpha cross runway 27 Yankee Alpha Hotel.
Cross 392, you still looking for taxi?
Yeah, Roger.
That's what happens when you do a spur of the moment stream. It all goes wrong before you even get off the ground.
392, you looking for taxi?
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, in the grand scheme of all my streams, Jenny, I
392, you can
I
taxi
wouldn't
on
class this as it
Tango
all
Alpha
going
37
wrong.
to the Charlie holding point 16.
16.
Tango Hotel and Charlie.
Oh, we'll watch that in the cruise with you.
Runway 16, Qantas.
Oh, what an angle! Only the Australians laugh with you while the Germans laugh at you. It's true. Oh shit, was that for me?
QF880 Delta, welcome to Melbourne. Make a left on Alpha, hold short Tango.
Left on the Alpha, hold short Tango with Bravo 28, Kilo 85 Delta.
Yes, I do play Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. Mostly, in fact. Can we go? I want to go. I'm a bit worried I've missed my takeoff clearance now. Anyone here and clear me for takeoff? Oh dear. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Yeah, he would, wouldn't he? Is it buffering? Oh no! Yeah. Sorry, boss. Hopefully it'll sort itself out. Tell you one thing that's gone well today. The lining up. Look at that. Bob on. Bob on the centre line. Hello, Harry. Welcome. Yeah.
Qantas 880, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 16, Qantas 880. Let's go!
Just 172 behind the departing Qantas 73, line up from right behind.
Right behind the departing Boeing 737, Jetstar 162.
Set takeoff thrust.
Fuelink 85 Delta, you can make the right there on Tango to the Bay G'day.
Thrust set.
Right on Tango to the Bay, Kilo 85 Delta, thanks.
80 knots.
Oh, Q-Link! I thought you said Viewlink.
All stations, departure frequency now 1228.
Oh, that's a shame.
Rotate.
No more ATC.
Positive right.
Gear up.
I'm from the UK, Origin UHD. Patience, people, patience. Yeah, exactly. Right. Let's do some flying. Now, can anyone who's actually read the SID chart tell me if I'm supposed to just... it doesn't matter so much because now it's Unicom. Am I supposed to self-transfer to the departure frequency or...
Qantas 880, no for the ATC, monitor Unicom, g'day.
Monitor Unicom, Qantas 880. Thanks very much for your help. Have a good one.
You too.
I may as well stay on this frequency, I think. For now. I'm going to do some hand flying because I feel like it. There's Melbourne. There's Melbourne CBD, as they say around these parts.
Alpha Hotel, you've missed Charlie, continue on to Bravo.
Apologies, continue to Bravo, Yankee Lima Hotel.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
And we'll start our right-hand turn.
SL 172, runway 16 clear to take
Flaps
off.
up.
Flaps up.
Please to take off for runway 16 Jetstar 172. Thank you.
2235 behind you, departing
Up to
Jet
take off
A,
checklist.
320 line up
Stand
and way
by.
behind.
Laying up and wait behind the Qantas 25.
Let's stick the autopilot on once we've made this turn,
There's
then we'll
another
be able to have a little look at this scenery. And we'll level it off at 5,000.
Lima Alpha Hotel upon reaching runway 16 line up and wait.
What time is it now in Melbourne? Is
Is
it midnight? I think it must be. No, 10 PM, right? Okay, autopilot 1 can come on. Pop outside. Blow, have I missed the opportunity to see the scenery? Yes, I have. There's too much I want to do. I want to fly the plane. Where's it going? Ooh, where's it going? No, don't do that. See?
SL 172, no for the ATC, money the Unicom, get out.
Over the Unicom today, Jetstar 172.
It's really weird because
2235, runway 161 from wait.
the flight directors were showing me the right way.
35
Climb
seconds
now.
is
235, runway 161 from wait.
laying up and wait, runway 16 235.
Let's go direct. No, let's try sending it direct to Orbx, see what that does.
2235, runway 161 from, 16 clear to take off.
Clear for takeoff for 16 Qantas 35.
Oh no, I don't like that. Let's go direct to Chimu. There we are. It's all fine now. CBD more like city bum de bum. What? 10 PM, Roger, thank you. 737 is a legend, but A320 just looks so much better. Interesting, you're talking about the cockpit? Or are you talking about the actual aircraft? I rather like the looks of the 737. The A320 looks kind of sleek and pretty. The 737 looks kind of and classic. It's a sort of classic shape that hasn't changed in decades, and I like that. It looks a bit different to all the other planes out there. Yes, Arjun, yes, I'm doing the flight at the time. It was really flying. Thank you, William. 9:54. CB, it's 10. Thank you. It's called Prepared. You can see in the stream title and in the video description. Thank you, boss. Why does it want me to take?
Transition.
Why did it want to take me back though? And what's it doing now? Ah, we're still on heading mode. Transition set standard.
Standard set.
And we'll have to
235, no for the ATC, money the Unicom,
Yeah.
get out.
we'll monitor Unicom.
Unicom Qantas 35, thank you, good day.
Australia just doesn't want me flying around. It doesn't. It doesn't. Oh dear. 122.8. Right. I think we're all okay now.
Qantas 880, Jetstar 172.
Jetstar 172, Qantas 880, go ahead.
Have you issued on departure? I think we might have cut in front of you by the next departure, so we're just in front of you.
We did have a slight issue on departure. We'll keep an eye out for you, Qantas 880.
No worries, passing flight 110 now.
Roger, thank you. We'll slow down and give you a bit of space. Oh, speed intervene. Yeah, we'll just bring that back a little. We'll bring that back a little. You're going to bed, you'll wake up in an hour. Okay, no worries. See you later. Can't deny that Boeing cockpits look good, old or new. No, absolutely. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. This is Simon's A380. A380? 787 cockpit here. Looking pog. Riley, I don't think I really gave sufficient time to your Club Filbert joining up. I was a little bit distracted. I don't know why it didn't. I mean, we had a notification. Oh, it was your right. That's why it's not showing up in the chat, because it's your Twitch sub, and that's why you were talking about your Twitch sub coming up for renewal. Thank you very much indeed, boss. And yeah, if anyone else is wondering what all this Club Filbert stuff is all about, I can tell you it's a way of supporting the channel with a small monthly contribution. You can join either on Twitch or on YouTube. I'll talk about the YouTube stuff because that's where we're streaming. So I have 3 tiers over here: Club Filbert Bronze, Silver and Gold. Club Filbert Bronze is only £1.99 a month, and for that you get custom emojis, members badges in the chat and in YouTube comments, and you get access to the private Club Filbert channels on my Discord server. Then for Club Filbert Silver, in addition to that, you get a monthly private members-only group flight and live stream. We're actually doing 2 this month, one next Saturday, one the Sunday after, I think. So that's quite nice. That's only £4.99 a month. And then for £8.99 a month, you can join Club Filbert Gold, which makes you an absolute star in my eyes. And the additional perk of that is that you get to vote on where I fly the following week, and you also get to join me after most streams in the exclusive Club Filbert Gold VIP chat room on Discord for a catch up and a debrief about the flight. So yeah, that's all very exciting. If you want to know more, you can click the join button down below. So glad there are no flying cars. Instead, we got planes over the past century. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle. They are. It's true. It's true. I don't really do Dares Going Apples, I'm afraid. No. The commentator, no, I don't stream full time. Sadly, I have a job. You were trying to give a little shout out to the Twitch as well, boss. Yeah, much appreciated. Yeah. So I do half my streams over on Twitch these days. Much the same, except I have a webcam, so you can see my beautiful face. So do go and follow me over there as well if you're enjoying what you're seeing here on YouTube. Twitch.com/FilbertFlies. Thank you, boss. I will. Oh yeah, you're way out ahead now. I didn't realise that was you, was the MSFS pilot. I feel slightly better that it was someone I know who I nearly caused to go into the back of me. Right, we'll go up back into. I was about to call it managed speed, but you know what I mean. And we should do our after takeoff checklist, really.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleed.
It's been hectic.
Auto. Landing gear up and off. Flaps
really
up,
hectic.
no lights.
Glad I'm doing this
After
practice.
takeoff checklist complete.
Yes.
Check.
Yes.
Check.
Are you happy to release the cabin crew?
Yes, I work odd hours. I work shifts. I'm on nights at the moment. I've already said hello to you, Going Apples. And relax. I don't know. Not my smoothest 737 flight, but you know, as I say, the important one to get right is Saturday's stream, and hopefully I'll learn stuff from this stream that will help me be less of a noob then. It's always possible. It's always possible. Let's have a little bit of blues, shall we? Unleash them on the unsuspecting passengers, yeah. City guesser, maybe in a moment, maybe in a bit, yeah, if people fancy it. Once we reach our cruising altitude and I've popped to the loo, then yes. Flight time today, about an hour and 40 minutes if I remember rightly. So we should be arriving at 2:48 Zulu, and it's now 1:02. So about About an hour and 50 minutes, something like that. From here. Although we're still accelerating, so it'll probably be a bit less than that. You still in bed, Riley? Good for you. But yes, yeah, have a good day, boss. See you in a bit. Thanks again for your resub. Your speed like Lightning McQueen. Are you now, true to it? Yeah, Volanta's a bit screwed today because it's still showing Aussie MSFS pilot as being slightly behind me. But there's a lot of us in the air. Let's see who's where, roughly. So me here, pretty sure it's Jetstar 172 who's Aussie MSFS pilot. Then Trees we went. Then Nikki, and somewhere up ahead we have Marker miles ahead. Simon even further ahead. And I don't know who this is. Anyone here claiming November 738 Alpha Mike? This isn't really blues, is it? But it's quite nice. Back in like an hour, no worries, boss. See you in a bit. You wish it were a better time, 10 PM in Oz. Well, the reason I did it at 10 AM was so that hopefully some Australians would be able to catch it. The only real way that I could do a stream that's at a better time in Australia is to get up at 6 and start streaming then, and I'm just not up for that, I'm afraid, Abdullah. I'm sorry. Yeah, any time before 10 o'clock I'm not really in a fit state to stream, I don't think. Maybe one day I can push it to 8 or 9 though. Oh, that's you, Lucas, is it? Nice. What are you flying? Should tell me here, I guess. Oh, you're in a 738, okay. Private 738, is it? Yeah, this is true. You can always watch up with it. No worries, it's just Earth. Yes, it is. It is. Unfortunate feature of the Earth. This vault's so rude. Anyway, I was going to give you some cinematics, wasn't I? I should play some Aussie country music. However, the selection I have of royalty-free music on Epidemic Sound is very, very limited. And also, a wise man told me that it's not appropriate to play anything with the didgeridoo in it on stream, because it's insensitive to Aboriginal people. So I don't do that. And if you type in Australia on Epidemic Sounds, all you get really is music with didgeridoos in it. Can you see Aussie MSF? Yeah, Jetstream, I can. I saw it, yeah. It is pretty cool. You might overtake me. Fine, as long as you do it over or under me and not through me, boss. Not a problem. What are you in, Aussie MSFS pilot? I thought you were in a 737 as well, but no. Oh, you're in a Neo. Okay. I'm surprised that I'm outpacing a Neo. You're still a reasonable way off, I'd say. I don't know why I can't see you on TCAS anymore. But I could, and it looked like you were about 20 miles away. What's your ground speed, Aussie MSFS pilot? I'll try and match it. This has got you very excited. It's got you excited for your very mundane IRL flight on Friday. Where are you off to on Friday? You did tell me. I want to say Scotland, but that could be because I know someone else who's going to Scotland. Tried to get up and away very early because flying Mach 83 would have caught us very soon. Yeah, this is true. I guess maybe there's too much of an altitude difference between me and you. Simon, you're doing Mach 774, which is 483 knots ground speed at the moment. Edinburgh, I was right, I was right. That middle lower display not working. It is working, but it's supposed to be blanked out during flight. But you can bring stuff up on it if you want to. He says, desperately looking for the button that demonstrates this. Here we are. So you can have additional engine instruments down here, or you can have like a compressed version up here, and you can have your systems page up here as well. But my understanding is that during flight it's usually blanked out. Oh, there you are, there you are. 2,000 feet above me and more than 10 miles ahead of me. I think we're going to be fine. Ground speed 488. Oh, definitely going to be fine then. Relax. Separation is plenty, boss.
1,000 level.
Jamie, hello, welcome. How are you? I don't know, Simon. To be honest, I thought the person who said it should be blanked out was you. So if you're saying not, then I'll take your word for it.
Fasten seatbelt sign to auto.
That's a new one. Yeah, I would like the fasten seatbelt sign to auto. I thought you did that when you turned the seatbelts off, boss. To be honest. Music's a touch loud, I think, isn't it? He normally does that for me. I'm not taking responsibility for that one. Welcome back, Going Apples. How are you? Isn't it? Yeah, sorry, I read that. Fazal Gaming YouTube. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Right, I'm just going to nip to the loo. Back in a mo. I am back. Bye-bye, green going apples. During cruise, I think you can monitor hydraulic pressure and crew oxygen page. Crew oxygen on the sys page, yeah. Alright. Alright, there we are. We'll have it like that. Loads of oxygen. Loads of hydraulic pressure. All's well. You did the fastest cold and dark preparation of all time. I'm impressed with your perseverance, Nikki. How many crashes to desktop did you have before you finally got there? Oh yes, as Simon says, if you wouldn't mind clicking the like button, that would be much appreciated. And you can also click the subscribe button if you haven't already done that. And while we're going through the general admin stuff, do I have a Twitch command? I don't know. I'm going to try it out. No. Do also go and follow me on Twitch. My next stream's going to be over there on Friday, back in Australia. In MSFS this time, in the 320 Neo. Flying from... Oh, that's not it. That's not it at all. Cannot talk and type at the same time. That's the one. A320 Neo from Brizzy down to Uluru. So that's going to be exciting. Goodness me, going apples! I've never known so much drama from someone who's only just arrived. Exactly. As Simon says, sometimes you got to do a wee. Doesn't mean I don't love you. Gary Evans, hello, welcome. Nice to see you. Which bit of Victoria are you from? I'm using the experimental melon, and it's got some POG features at the moment. It's got holds, it's got CPDLC, although I think that's also in the dev. I'm not absolutely sure what it has that the dev doesn't, but it's working well for me. So yeah, I'd recommend it. Yeah, same here. No issues. I've never found any. I've never had any issues with the experimental build that I haven't had with the dev build, to be honest with you. Mildura. Ah, I've heard of Mildura. Probably because of neighbours, to be honest. I think they went to Mildura. Let me see if I can find it on a map so I can place you. Oh, there it is. Gosh, Victoria's huge, isn't it? Absolutely vast. Mind you, everything about Australia is absolutely vast. I don't know why I'm surprised. So there's Mildura up here. There's Melbourne down here. And yeah, plodding along nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of us flying from Melbourne to Gold Coast, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so thank you all for joining me, those of you who have. And thank you for watching, those of you who are just watching as well. You heard mention of Club Filbert earlier. Oh, I can tell you all about that, Alex, if you'd like. So Club Filbert is... what would I call it? On the one hand, it's a membership program and a way of supporting the channel. On the other hand, it's a life-changing transcendental experience that will enhance your life in ways that you can't even begin to imagine. 3 tiers, various perks depending on which tier you go for. The best way to find out more is click the join button if that has piqued your interest. No worries, Gary. I'm doing a week of Australian flights, really. Or I had intended to do a week of Australian flights to celebrate the MSFS World Update. And then, sadly, the one I did before, my MSFS just kept crashing. So, and then I remembered that P3D has a whole host of Australian scenery that we don't have in MSFS. So, hence, we're doing this flight up to Gold Coast, which is somewhere I've never flown to before. Jenny, this is not how we get people to join Club Filbert. You can also, if you don't want to join Club Filbert, if Jenny's assertion that it's a cult has for some strange reason put you off, You can also make a donation, one-off donation, as Nightbot has just set up there at streamlabs.com/filbertflies, if you'd like to. If you'd like to, if you could afford to. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever. iFly 737V5 is much better, very smooth. Is it better than the PMDG boarding gate? I've never flown it. Ronald McDonald, welcome. Have I flown to Adelaide? Yes, I have once flown to Adelaide in MSFS. Mildura has the T. We're not sure. Maybe Mildura has the T. Thank you for the correction, Jenny. Dearie me. Club Filbert does equal love. The Gold Coast is a great place. It looks it.
I've take a moment to thank you and welcome you to Australia.
I didn't hear that. Didn't hear that at all. Hang on, let me turn the music off. Station calling, I believe that was for Qantas 880. Could you say again? You were strength 3.
No worries, Jetstar 122 just welcoming you to Australia and thanking you for choosing to fly with us, and hope to see you back soon.
It's very nice of you, boss. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be down here for once. Airline possibilities. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. What? What's the airline possibilities tell me more. Tell me more about this statement. From what I've seen, the iFly is really good, but probably not worth buying if you already own the PMDG NGXU. Definitely worth considering though if you only have the old NGX or don't have any 7.3. Oh, interesting. So probably not quite as... I don't know, is it better or worse than the NGXU though? Great shot of the 800, yeah. I wish we had similar cinematics in MSFS, I really do. I'm so sorry I can't send donation. My dad doesn't allow me to send money. Oh, don't apologise. I always say I don't want anyone who doesn't earn their own money. I don't want people giving me their pocket money. That's the last thing I want. Put it that way. Oh, treat we win! God, MSFS is having a bad time of it at the moment, isn't it? Bad luck, boss. You're just starting your pushback. Excellent. So it will be 8 of us then once you're in there. That's awesome. I meant by I will do a few ideas which you could possibly do, such as in a previous flight you should have do a Pan Am A320. So I only do real world flights, Ronald McDonald. I do historic flights sometimes, but I don't think Pan Am ever operated A320s. Nice idea otherwise though. Gary, thank you for subscribing, and also Edgar Caldera, who I missed, and Emad Hatan, thank you for your subs. I don't know why I've missed these. Were my notifications not working, or was I just distracted by something else? I don't know. Anyway, nice to have you with us. Good thing you're not flying the 737 MAX, or that plane would have crashed before I took off. I think they're sorted now, boss. I think they're all okay now. QF880 is looking rather spicy off the right-hand side. Going to be crossing in front of... Was that for me? I don't think it was for me. Let's have a little look at where this flight is. Oh yeah, Qantas 3131, yeah, I see. See him on Volanta. He's going to be, yeah, very close to both of us, I feel. Can't see him. Oh, Christ, was that him? Where is he? That appears to have been very, very close indeed. Interestingly, Paman ordered. Yeah, I think I just missed him, but I saw his contrails. They ordered A320s, never received them. Oh, right. Edgar, you're in Ireland. Awesome. Which part of Ireland? While you wait, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of people working from home and watching at the same time around these parts. Probably the safest plane around now, you'd hope anyway. You would hope. Thank you, Gary. Oh, he dropped to flight level, did he? Awesome. Damn, he's missing radio. I'm not used to radio calls on Unicom, to be honest. It's quite nice. But yeah, it just doesn't really happen in Europe. It's much more laid back and friendly around here. It's like a CB radio, isn't it, around these parts? Like American truckers have. Crisis averted, thank God. What's my oldest aircraft? I remember asking about a 747 flight and you replied with that you don't have one due to it being very old. I do. I have my oldest aircraft is probably the 747-400. Think I'm not that great on aircraft history, but I think that's the oldest one that I have. Although I have got things like the Twin Otter, which is pretty old. Yeah, couldn't tell you which came first though. Cork! Oh, I love Cork. I did a road trip around Ireland when I was about 21, and Cork was the best city I visited. Genuinely, absolutely loved it. But you're actually from Brazil. I was going to say it's more of a Brazilian sounding name than an Irish sounding name. And watching an Australian globalization. I'm not an Australian. I mean, I'm British, Edgar. I'm just flying down here. Yeah, the glory of the internet. That is the glory of the internet. There was a fatal flaw which caused the crashes. It was then grounded for a long time while they fixed all the issues. Governing bodies would not take the decision to allow it to fly again lightly. I agree. I think it's probably very safe now. Thoughts on Project Sunrise? Very exciting. Very exciting. However, not an aircraft that not a flight I would choose to do myself. Hang on a sec, I think there's someone at the door. Apologies, I'll disappear, I'll be back shortly. I was wrong. There was nobody at the door. What would you say is the most realistic flight simulator graphically and realistic-wise, and why? Graphics, MSFS, for sure, and in terms of the realism of the world, MSFS. Flight models, I believe X-Plane, but I'm not certain because I don't fly it myself. It's just the impression I get. Systems depth, complexity of the airliners, P3D. There we are. Pretty much what Simon says. Simon knows these things because he uses all three. Thank you, Edgar. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was back quicker than I thought. I've been trying to catch my neighbour because I got a couple of parcels for her and I thought she was knocking, but I was wrong. Most safe aircraft? Absolutely no idea, Ronald. I don't have any ideas on that at all. Really, the Ocean 96 had no crashes. Maybe then. A320 fly-by-wire MSFS is best of all worlds. Controversial Aussie MSFS pilot. I am inclined to agree with you. I think it feels right. I think it feels better than the FS Labs, which I also fly. But it's not complete. It's once working VNAV is in there, I think it will hands down probably be the best A320 experience, at least until the Phoenix comes out. But I'm not certain. A lot of people would disagree with me. What's the wow face for, Caffel? Nothing wrong with flight level 370, Nicky, is there? Why is that a problem? A little bit of a wing view, why not? Exactly, Simon. Have you got anywhere with your fly-by-wire just not being there yet? Most beautiful and ugliest aircraft. I think that the 747, particularly the Classic, is the most beautiful aircraft. Or the Concorde. One of those two. Ugliest aircraft? Yeah, the short Skyvan is quite ugly. I think some of the Porters are quite ugly, but almost in a cool way. They're sort of very functional looking. Try it again after the landing into Melbourne. Are you flying back again, boss? Or do you mean the landing into Gold Coast? No going apples. You can't, I'm afraid. YouTube doesn't let you post links. Plus, it's not really the dumb thing to go into someone else's stream and ask people to join your Discord server. Welcome back, Riley. Ah, you're doing the internet station there. Okay, cool. Look at that, Alex. Pro mod already. He's only been in the role a few days. Gold Coast Approach is on. Oh, that is Poggles. Fluffy clouds. Yes, nice, isn't it? So, yeah, I'm just going to do the one-way thing. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go outside, some fresh air, ride my bike. Honestly, yesterday I just spent the whole... I did my night shift, came home, spent the whole day in front of the computer, then went back to work, and I think I need to leave the house. I did say Poggles, William. Yes, I did. Yeah, that's another one I'm bringing in along with Pogged. Problem? Am I a real life pilot? No, I'm working towards my PPL at the moment. But no, I have no license. I want some nice weather. I'm so bored of winter. I know. Me too. Whereabouts are you based, commentator? You shall never say it again. Listen, William, yeah? Listen. You are not the gatekeeper of what comes out of my mouth. And nor shall you ever be. Need to use poggies. I don't like poggies. I mean, I like the emoji. I don't like the word. Yeah, I have a camera on Twitch. I use my face cam on Twitch. So yeah, come and follow me there, Jeff boy. I swear your 9 months was only a couple of weeks ago. Welcome, boss. Welcome. Thank you very Club Filbert. Oh, you're back at silver, boss. Didn't you go down to bronze before? Either way, boss. What a unit. What an absolute unit you are. Thank you very much indeed. You are northwest of London. Oh, okay. I'm in northeast London. Oh, that was Twitch. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So right. Okay. Yeah. So you are Ruby and Silver dual member. Thank you very much, boss. Much appreciated. Staying at Silver. I don't deserve you people. It's very nice of you. It's very nice of you. Northwest of London. So Chiltern's Way, somewhere like that, commentator. If you're bored of winter, come down under nice 35 degrees. Oh, I would love to. I would love to. Someone asked me when they found out that that I was a streamer. They asked me if I got free flights as a result of it. And I was like, no. Should I be? And they're like, no, I suppose not. But I love the idea of that. Simulate a flight. Get an email from the airline. Do you want to come and fly with us for real? That would be amazing. That would be my life complete. Favourite European aircraft, such as the Vickers V10, Airbus A300 and the Fokker 100. My favourite modern European aircraft is the A350. My favourite European aircraft of all time has to be the Concorde. Help Filbert from Qantas flight 862 passing through flight level 180. What help do you need, boss? I see you. I see you on Volanta, boss. You seem to be doing okay. Do I know Swiss001? If yes, what's my opinion on him? I don't really give my opinion on other streamers. I don't think it's right. But yes, I do know him. Well, I mean, I don't know him personally, but I know of him. Right at the end of the Chilterns, near Hemel Hempstead, Berkhamsted. I do know it. Yes, I have a friend from Berkhamsted. Nice part of the world. I don't show my face on YouTube, no. Sorry. Oh, your autopilot won't engage. Oh, hey, not help. That's weird. Will it not engage in any mode? Oh, music's stopped. What should we have now? What should we have now? Christmas bangers? No, should we have the bangers? Let's have the bangers. Yes, the non-Christmas bangers. My name on Twitch is Filbert Flies, as I've already said several times. And yeah, you need to stop spamming. Gotta be honest, Going Apples, you're getting on my nerves a little bit. Oh, and please, Infinite Fly Australia. This is one of the newer ones, I think, isn't it? The Sky. Yes, good bit of modding there. Thank you, Simon. That's okay. Just, you know, if you've got a question to ask it once in one single message rather than spamming it. Don't promote yourself. That's about it, really. The good thing about not having a face cam on YouTube, of course, is that I can dance along to the bangers without fear of judgment or repercussion. Do I? If it would be possible, which airline plane would you wish to fly? 747. I'd love to fly a 747 for real. You're using a retro livery Qantas. Check out Volante, you set a picture. Okay, let's have a look. I saw quite a few, it showed me quite a few of the Qantas 738s at Melbourne in the retro liveries. And it looks beautiful. Yeah, we saw that. I think it's coincidence because I don't think there's any way of the model matching knowing if you're in a modern or retro livery. But it is a lovely, lovely plane. Let me show the people if I can find the right button. There we are. Look at that. Really nice. Have they repainted some of their planes in that? Like BA did with theirs, you know? Top of descent for you in 40 nautical miles. Where are you flying, boss? You can tell me, and because you're a Club Filbert Silver member and Ruby member, I won't chastise you for it not being Gold Coast, boss. Yeah. Yes, Kaffle's very keen on the timeout function. I like the different modding styles. It keeps things interesting for me. Am I in pyjamas? No, I'm not in pyjamas. I have in the past streamed in my pyjamas on YouTube, but no, I'm fully dressed. Ah, I know, Alex. It would have been awesome, wouldn't it? What did you miss, Twats? Welcome back. You haven't missed much, really. Not a lot. Hurry back! You're back! So sorry, Mr. Takeoff. No problem, boss. Don't you worry. We saw a little bit of Melbourne. We didn't get super close, but it looked good. It looked good in the distance. Gatwick 2. Is that Bordeaux, boss? You wonder what I'm doing with the 737-800? That's what they fly, boss. Worth going back, Mel. Worth going back for it. Yeah, probably. We had a few problems after departure, which is always fun. But yeah. Especially as it's from your city, boss. Will I do other Australian airlines? I've flown quite a few Jetstar flights in the in MSFS. We've got another one coming up on Friday over on Twitch. Virgin, yeah. Not done a Virgin Australia flight, but I don't know why I wouldn't. I don't know what Rex is. So going apples, I think you're just trying to be rude, so I'm going to block you. Bye bye. Your sleep was good, I'm pleased. A 1 hour nap can be very nice. You've got a cheeky virtual DHL long haul on the go. We'll be landing when you feel. Oh, nice! Where are you flying, boss? On my first week at school, I already got an English assignment. Ugh, bad luck. What's it about, Infinite Flight Online? Exactly, Simon. Exactly. Rex Regional Express. Ah, okay. They're the ones who fly the Dash 8s, right? If I get back into the Dash 8, then maybe. Okay, boss. See you momentarily. I didn't know that. No. Seems to be a lot of airlines doing that. KLM being the big one in Europe. Yeah, I think 737s are falling from favour, aren't they? Do I like the look of the... Oh, sorry, how long left of the flight? So we're about halfway there. What does that bar at the top say? 12:31 Zulu we should be arriving. So about 45 minutes, something like that. Do I like the look of the A380? No, I don't, to be honest with you. I think it's got too big a forehead. I mean, I've flown on one and it was very comfortable. Probably the most comfortable flight I've had in economy. But no, I don't love it. Cincinnati scenery is about £8. Oh, I missed where you're flying to then, didn't I? Cincinnati. From where, boss? I didn't see where you're coming from. Oh, that's pretty. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Right, Regional Express Airlines started operating the 737-800 after renting 6 from Virgin in 2019. The airline was founded in 2003 with the merger of Kendall and Hazard. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't have a 783. Oh, do you mean you meant 738, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Qantas Link flies the Dash 8. That's the one. God, so many regional subsidiaries. Don't have a Saab 340, unfortunately. Ah, from Brussels. Nice. Brussels to Cincinnati. That's a pretty pog route, boss. Triple 7. Big forehead lives matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they should all be dismantled and scrapped, boss. I'm just saying aesthetically. You compare it to a 747 and it's a bit of a munter. I had regular arguments about this in the past with Ben and various other people who love the way that the A380 looks, but no one's been able to convince me that it's a good-looking plane. I'm sorry. No, I don't simulate failures in my streams, and the reason for that is that failures are something that pilots train for as crews on a regular basis, that they have drilled into them and know off the top of their head how to work through them as a crew. It's just not possible, I don't think, to simulate failures realistically in a sim as a single pilot. It's, you know, you could hash your way through it and see what happens, but I'm not really into that. If I can't do something realistically, I don't want to do it. You could compare anything to the 747 and the other aircraft will always have more flaws. That is true. That is true. I only compare those two because they are, you know, big and serve a similar purpose, I guess. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Apparently the A380 is a joy to fly though. Rewards manual fly. So I've heard. I've heard it's really easy and smooth to fly. So Phil, but want to know how to butter like I did in front of 50 people, just like I did as QF880? Yes, Infinite Australia. Do please enlighten me, boss. A380 looks like a 747 that's hit the cake a little bit too much. Yes. Oh, I can't wait to fly it. I cannot wait to fly it. Off to GC approach. See you on the ground, boss. Have a good arrival. What's your most favourite defunct airlines, such as Pan Am and Eastern, or more lesser known like British Caledonian and Japan Air Systems? TWA, I think. I loved the TWA livery. I loved their planes, and to me they just like scream classic American aviation in much the same way that Pan Am does, to be honest. But for some reason TWA I just like it a bit more. BMI was a good airline. I was sad to see the back of that. What else? Yeah, those are the two that spring to mind. Should fly an Alliance Embraer 190. We do not have a Embraer 190 unfortunately yet, but someone's working on one for MSFS, so maybe one day. Nothing more iconic in the US than Pan Am. No, that's true. Northwest. I mean, I know they're not iconic like Pan Am. Why can't I ever say that? Pan Am or TWA. But I had a lot of fun flying them in years gone by. 747-200s, that sort of thing. In the sim, I mean. Never IRL. It's true, commentator. They will be. They will be. This ATC is class good. Oh, I'm really pleased. What's my favourite game of all time? My favourite game of all time is, well, it's got to be a flight simulator. But I don't know which version or which one. Do you know, I'm going to say FS98. I'm going to say FS98 because that was when I really started to learn about flying and simulating flight properly and discovering what could be done in flight simulation. There we are. I miss Ansett. Yeah, I bet you do, yeah. Yeah, you're pretty limited in airlines down under nowadays, aren't you? Compared with how you are. That was a pretty good takeoff. Ah, thank you, boss. Yeah, the takeoff itself was good. It's just during that turn to the right as part of the SID, the plane decided it wanted to go back to the start. Dare I say it, a bit like the fly-by-wire of days gone by. Aer Lingus had I loved the Aer Lingus retro livery, the old liveries, loved them. Seeing as we're in Australia, Ansett Airlines, yeah, fair. Go on, give him a meow, boss, just a little one. The 80s says RNP, but it'll give you the ILS if you ask. I'm happy with an RNP, you know. I'm happy with an RNP. It's what I set up for. It's like it's a sign. I don't really want to be a controller, Treedrewen. I don't think it's for me. I don't think I'd enjoy it that much, and I barely have time to do all the flying stuff I want to do, so for now at least, I'm going to say never. Mark, hello. Thought it was Thursday I was streaming. I've been watching someone else. So, I wasn't going to be streaming today. I just decided this morning that I'd had a quiet enough night shift and I fancied doing a stream. But I was never going to be streaming Thursday. I'm also going to be streaming on Friday. But yeah, bad luck having to watch someone else, boss. That sounds blooming horrific. Don't forget Western, PSA, AirCal, Piedmont and Midwest. Gotta be honest, I don't know. I don't recognise any of those airline names. I'm just too young, I think. I have done that, twats. I did that as a Club Filbert Silver group flight a little while back. We went around the Caribbean in a caravan. It was good fun. It's easy to sit and talk to people for 2 hours. Yeah, but I think you have to have a certain passion for it that I don't really have. It's just, I don't know why. It's not for everyone. I'd rather spend my time flying planes and seeing the world than sitting behind a radar screen. It's just me. I might be totally wrong. I might absolutely love it. I don't know. But again, just time doesn't allow it between work and this, to be honest. Neil, hello, welcome. Am I seeing the 2020 Beijing Winter Games? I probably will. Is it? When are they? Have they been on? I may have missed them. I've got to be honest, I'm not that into the Olympics. Oh, they're on now. They're on now. I didn't realise. Honestly didn't realise. Haven't been watching much telly or reading the news clearly, but I will watch some of them. Yes. How's my MSFS been behaving after Monday? I thought it was, and then yesterday afternoon I did some flying in the Kodiak, and it crashed to desktop twice. So I don't know. I've tweaked some settings, and this morning I did a flight and it was fine, but I don't really trust it still, certainly. My favourite... What's my favourite airport? I don't know, really. Favourite airport I've been through as a passenger has been Seoul Incheon. That was a fantastic airport. I guess I like Heathrow quite a lot, because Heathrow is the start of all good adventures. So I've got a soft spot for Heathrow. Too young yet. Western was merged into Delta in 1987. PSA was absorbed into US Air in 88. Piedmont died in the 70s, and Midwest was swallowed into Republic in 2009. I'm not too young to have heard about Midwest, but I just don't recognise the. Yeah, I just don't recognise the name. Don't know why. It's fun to change people's scores from 1,000 to something else. I'm sure it is, Treaderway. I'm sure it is. Surab, hello, welcome. How are you doing? I feel like a quick hop from Heathrow to Dublin with the Shamrock A321neo. Nice! Do it, Riley. If it feels right, do it. Has it crashed again, Nikki? Send a screenshot of your scenery in the screenshot section of my Discord. Let's have a look. This is a... Why is it a PDF, boss? Ooh, that looks nice, though. I've never had to download a PDF to look at a screenshot before. But it's, yeah, that is lovely. Is this X-Plane? Yeah, it is X-Plane, isn't it? Let me show the people. Stand by. Nice, isn't it? Hello, Robbie. Ah, nice! You're passing in the opposite direction, Qantas 501. Excellent. Have a good flight, boss. Pleasure sharing the skies with you. Yeah, no, I haven't watched any yet, Neil, but I will. Set Midwest because Republic and Midwest are very regional. Midwest operates the Macy 717 fleet, and they operate in ER 175. Right. Why is it a PDF infinite flight? I'm intrigued by this. Ah, Heathrow Tower's online. Nice. We hope so, Neil. I think so. I think in the next couple of months we should have it. I hope, anyway. Like, I don't even know how you would create a PDF. A screenshot without pasting it into Word, exporting it as a PDF, or printing it, I suppose. Tomorrow you're flying to Perth. Nice. Where from? Right. How far off are we? Quite a way still. But it's probably time that we at least started thinking about our arrival. So the ATIS says expect RNP approach, runway 14, which is what we're set up for. Winds are 240 at 7. Cav OK, temperature 21, QNH 1013. Well, that couldn't be better, could it really? Yeah, me too, Neil. Me too. Adelaide, nice. Are you talking in real life or in the sim? Oh yeah, I'm very excited about both the Phoenix and the PMDG. Right, so what we're going to do is first of all tell him that we're maintaining flight
349 on standard.
We're going to tell him that, and then we're going to give him control. And we're going to look at setting up for our arrival. So we're going to set our pressurization to landing altitude. Going to get some charts up as well, that's always a good idea. Bernie 1 Alpha arrival is what we're expecting. And the Arnev Zulu runway 14. So our landing elevation is 21 feet, so it's not going to make much difference to anything. But we may as well... oh no, we can only do increments of 50, so we'll leave it at 0. We'll set the minimums, which are going to be 570, I think. Actual aero QNH versus forecast terminal QNH. Well, they both give the same... When they say forecast terminal QNH, are they talking about... What are they talking about? Don't know what that means. Anyway, what we'll do is... we'll set the minimums to 570. That's all we need to do. You're 8 minutes away from me now, trying to slow down. Okay, cool. 8 minutes is alright though. Yeah. It's a big old gap, is 8 minutes. So 570 there. And we'll sort out our perf approach page. Yeah, use flaps 30 to give us... Oh no, we're not. We're going to check our landing weight. So our gross rate at the moment is 62.9. Got 3.8 tons of fuel on board. And we will have 2.8. So we'll knock a ton off our landing weight. So we'll call it 61.9, and then we'll get more accurate VREF. 144, bung that in there. Wind correction plus 5 knots is good. How long's this here runway? Now we could calculate all of this in the EFB, but I can't be bothered. So we have 2,400 meters of runway. So we will set auto brake 2 for that. Should give us plenty, I think. And we'll use a bit of reverse thrust as well. And we'll do our approach briefing. So approach type is RNAV. We'll land with flaps 30. Final approach fixed altitude is going to be 4,000 feet. Minimums, as I said just before, are 570 feet. QNH. On the QNH, missed approach altitude. So missed approach looks very straightforward. Track direct to Ulm, which is on runway heading. Thence heading 139. Climb to 3,000 feet or as directed by ATC. So we'll put 3,000 feet in there. We'll arrive at a stand. And we can have the APU on as part of the after landing procedure. I have no concerns. Let's play the brief.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned start, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions for RNAV approach. Landing at flaps 30 landing. VREF is 144.
Maybe the METAR
QNH.
QNH.
Altitude is 4000 feet. Decision altitude
maybe.
is 5.
So maybe you could get...
feet.
Yeah, maybe you're right, or maybe this is if there is no METAR information available and you're relying on a TAF. Could be that, actually, now you mention it. Can I show you our weather radar photo? So we don't have anything on our weather radar at the moment. The weather radar is on.
None at all.
But nothing to see, really, unfortunately. Should fly from Melbourne to Tasmania. Maybe one day. Can I rate the scenery out of 1 to 10? I think it's really good. I mean, it's X-planes. I give it. I don't know. I can't really infinite fly online Australia because I don't use X-planes, so I've got nothing to compare it with. Favourite narrow body to fly on? A321. Oh, bear with me a second. There is actually someone at the door now. See you in a tick. Right, I'm back. The A3X is getting awfully good now, though. I'm wondering whether by the time the Phoenix comes out you'll want to buy it. Depends on the price of it, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure I will. Try another FO. Yes, yeah, we've got an nice Australian crew today. Fly-by-wires VNav when come to development version. I don't know. I don't think they know either, to be honest. No, I won't ever try a Roblox simulator, I don't think. Yeah, experimental build is good. And VNav is getting there. It's getting there. Right. Press recall. Nothing to worry about on there. The only thing I haven't done, actually, is our descent forecast. And I need to know the transition level, which will be in the QNH. Oh, it's not. It's not in the QNH. Did I say in the QNH? I meant in the ATIST. Yeah, maybe I'm not as okay after my nights as I thought I was. Talking absolute gibberish. So if it's not in the ATIST, perhaps it's on the chart and it's standard. It is. It's flight level 110. There we are. And we can load the winds in. Right.
I have control.
You have control.
Execute that. Awesome. Philbert, can you do more down under streams, please? Yes! Yes, there's one on Friday. And I'm sure in the future I will do more as well. Especially if Harry sticks around. Rohit, I'm afraid I don't know what that means, sorry. Right, let's do our descent checklist.
Descent checklist, please.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 0 feet. Recall. Check. Auto brake. Level 2. Landing data.
VREF 144. Minimums 570.
I like this guy.
Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist complete.
Good! Good. I hoped that was the case, Harry.
Approach checklist.
Oh no. See, now I've got distracted. We're not ready for our approach checklist because we're still above transition level. In the video description, Papa Moon. Don't you just ATIS kind of me? I had to read that out loud. I do. How you doing, Keith? Welcome to the stream. Let me tell you, when I was flying to Bali on a Jetstar A320 with no INI for 5 hours I don't know what INI is, boss. Tara really just went offline when you showed up. Oh, that's the worst. I'm sorry, I don't speak any Hindi, Rohit. My apologies. You're reliable chopped liver, Paul. You're reliable chopped liver. Harry, he's a bit fickle lately. Needs to be enticed to stay around, you know. Right, what am I doing now? Let us set a lower cruising altitude. In fact, we can probably, yeah, no, we're going to have control online, so we'll set it to something middling, like 200 now. Have a decent descent, thank you. Hang on, Keith, are you off-world? You must be off-world. No one else would say that. I know, boss, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, it's good to have a break. It's absolutely good to have a break. Yeah, but it's not all about the money, boss, you see. It's not all about the money. It's partly about the love. Love. Ah, nice. Never knew your real name, and now I do. Glad you found us over here as well as on Twitch, boss. So. Oh yeah, there's loads of separation. More than 20 nautical miles between me and Aussie MSFS pilot. Oh no, I'm not starting my descent. No, I'm just getting ready for my top of descent, boss. You see, I got my top of descent in 40 miles. So I'm just presetting a lower altitude so that when we pass it, it'll descend under its own steam. I am eating it. So I'm nibbling on some peanut M&Ms. I haven't, Rohit. No, I've never been to India. No. I'd love to come though, one day. Oh, boss, that's looking gorgeous. Is that your gold? Are these the Gold Coast landmarks that you're showing there, Simon? Look at that. Look at that. Lovely. I saw there was a Gold Coast landmarks pack at the last minute and installed it. So yeah, hopefully it'll be nice. Definitely not a cult. Correct, Jenny. Well done. My worst experience at an airport was at Stansted when I had a big hoo-ha over a bag that apparently, long story short, it was a bag that I had purchased to put in the hold of a Ryanair plane. They had sent me reminders about the maximum weight for this bag, and I was well under the maximum weight for this bag. And then when I went to check it in, they said that it was too large. The weight was fine, but it was too long and too wide. And I said, but I wasn't told about that. I showed them the emails I'd got, and they're like, yeah, no, you're right, it doesn't mention the dimensions on there. But this is it, you have to pay £40 if you want to take this bag. And in the end, I paid £40. When I'd already paid £40 to take a hold bag, I had to pay another £40 to take a slightly larger hold bag, and it was such a scam. There's no excuse for that. If you're already paying for your luggage and it's underweight, what the hell do the dimensions matter unless it's bigger than the cargo door? There we are, rant over. You just got your arrival clearance and the controller filed you for the ILS. Oh, okay. Well, we can do the ILS, that's also fine. Whatever he wants, really. That's how confident I am in the ability of this aircraft compared with the A320. The tyranny of the FR baggage size. Yeah, hate them. I hate them so much. And now I will not fly Ryanair unless I have no other option. That was the final straw. You know, the actual flights are fine, the planes are fine, the crews are fine. But Ryanair airport staff and Ryanair policies are awful. Could have put that payment on hold. PSA is the only airline who operated a wide body. The the Lockheed 1011. What is it, 1011? How do you pronounce it? TriStar, right? They only operated 2 and cancelled all orders, causing tensions with Lockheed. Oh, right. That's probably nothing to do with us, right? Ryanair landing is the best. If you say so, boss. No, I said Ryanair airport staff are awful. Particularly at Stansted. Particularly at Stansted. If you go anywhere else where they don't employ their own staff, where you're just dealt with by the airport operator's handling agent, it's absolutely fine. It's like flying with any other airline. But if you go to a Ryanair hub where they have their own staff, like Stansted and presumably Dublin, they recruit the sort of people who take great pleasure in making other people miserable. You're in the USA. The only major airline I'll fly is Delta. Yeah, I think Delta is the best US airline. I do. I've flown on with them, and I've flown with American. And I think I've flown with United, but I can't think... Oh, I did a United internal flight. And yeah, Delta was the best experience out of all of those. Yeah. There's a really good song, actually. I've posted a link to it. I can't really play it on stream. Done by a fascinating AIDA. I don't know if you've come across them before. So it's got a little bit of swearing in it, just as a warning to any youngsters. It's called Cheap Flights, I think. Yeah, hang on, here we are. Have a listen to this at your leisure. It's an awesome song about Ryanair. But now you only fly heavies in P3D. Oh really? Only heavies? Gold Coast ATC is amazing. Tower just messaged me to post something into their Discord next time we do a group flight, so we'll have ATC all the way. Oh really? Oh wow, that is awesome. That is awesome, thank you. Sergio! You store some desert sand inside, and at the security control with X-ray man with AK-47 came to me to check what I have inside. That is scary. Yeah, that's American flying for you. Oh no, that wasn't America, that was Ashgabat in Turkmenistan. Wow. Gosh, you've travelled to some unusual places, Sergio. JetBlue's good as well, are they? Oh good, good. Virgin Australia operated 777 to America, but nor because of the things going on they scrapped it. Right. You had a family member who flew Delta all the time, wouldn't go on any other airline to the States. Really? Not even European airlines? Sounds like a security... Yeah, I thought that was a TSA thing. Am I going to fly across the land? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Streaming it from 1300 Zulu on Saturday. Last few flights have all been with Jets too. Excellent stuff. Really? Yeah. I'll have to give them a go one day. Alrighty boys, I sadly can't stay awake anymore, but I will watch the arrival tomorrow. No worries, Harry. Continue to speak to me as if I'm here, because I will be after snooze. No worries. Really nice to see you as well, Harry. And I'll speak to you soon, boss. Sleep well. You subscribe. Thank you, Richard. Much appreciated. 737 BBJ from Miami to London Luton. Ooh, nice. Very nice. I'm a photographer. Comes in Turkmenistan in late 2013 for take photo of Hell's Gate. Oh right, I didn't know you were a photographer. That's awesome. That is awesome. Started last night, paused it and resumed this morning. Right. TWA was the first airline to show a movie on board an aircraft. That is interesting. That is interesting. I'm not Mario. I'm learning to be one, but I'm not one at the moment. So Simon, this Discord, is this like a general Australian ATC Discord server, is it? Can I just go in there and say, oi, up you get, I'm flying tomorrow? Or how does it work? You hate LRC cruise speed, so dang slow when I can be going 0.8 Mach. Yeah. Right, let's get this frequency pre-tuned. Gold Coast approach 123.5. And we'll get... Oh, no, we don't need an ILS. Should we? Yeah, let's tune the ILS anyway, actually. As a backup, and also because they might clear us for that instead. And it's something I will definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, forget to do in the heat of the moment. So 111.1. And the course is going to be 139. Yeah, you should absolutely join this Discord. Oi mate, yeah. Oi geese. Get online, yeah? Right, let me have a little look-see at the star and make sure that our descent is appropriate. So we're heading to Burnie, Elduck. I guess it is. So we want to be at or below... Oh no, that's for the other runway. At or below 6,000 by AgTech. Let's just check the legs page, make sure all these are correct. At or below 6,000 AgTech, Keegan Olney. Keegan at 4,000 feet. Olney below 4,000 feet. Okay, yeah, that's all going to be fine. Yeah, happy with that. Nothing else to do, I don't think, is there? I don't think so. I will. I'll ask him. But for a 4,100 nautical mile flight, you have to fly at long range cruise. Yeah, you do. Expect is quite... yeah. Plenty to do. Yeah. Agreed. It's very nice of him nonetheless, though, to say, I'll just let us know and we'll turn up. Have an approved approach. Thank you, Keith. Random. One time only, I'm afraid, Riley. Otherwise I just become a laughing stock, boss. Western Airlines was a large user of the DC-10, even if their largest crash was caused by one. 1979, crashed into a building after crushing a truck. Goodness me, that's sad. Very sad. You're 2,000 feet above me at flight level 370. Nice. Well, I'm well on my way down now. I wonder when he wants to hear from us. I'm sure he'll send me a contact me when the time is right. In the meantime, let's have a look at some of this stunning Gold Coast scenery. Well, this is Orbx Australia V2. Still quite nice. My longest sim flight, Heathrow to Perth. Wordle in 3! I got it in 3 today as well, Mark. I was well chuffed. Well chuffed. Very, very rare for me.
Level.
1,000 to level. Well, let's keep going down then. Flight level 130. That'll do us for now. See, if there was no ATC online, I'd probably just take it all the way down to minimums. But because there is, I don't want to accidentally forget about it. Doesn't look like the Gold Coast. It's the wrong colour for a start. Just sent another screenshot. Let's have a look. Stick the seatbelt sign on. I know the American spelling does catch me out, but I try and remember it. Let's have a look at your screenshot. Infinite Flight Online Australia. Is there anything else I can call you that's a little bit less of a mouthful? Ah, nice, very nice. Hang on, isn't that the same one out of the PDF? Did you put it in screenshots, boss? You'll give me a 9,000 as initial at Roger, boss, thank you. 9,000 it is. Really? Gosh, that's really nice. Good old AirCal. Ah, here we are. 123.5. Gosh, it must be late for them now. Very nice of them to come on. Gold Coast approach, good evening, Qantas 880 descending through flight level 175 with information Charlie on board.
Qantas 880 approach, g'day. Which approach have you planned for today?
We have planned the RNAV 13 Qantas 880. 14.
The RNAV Zulu?
AFIRM RNAV Zulu 14 Qantas 880.
Qantas 880, you're cleared to Gold Coast via Burnie 1 Alpha arrival, runway 14, expect the RNP Zulu approach, descend via star 9000, QNH 1013.
Cleared via the Burnie 1 Alpha, expect runway 14, RNP Zulu approach, descend 9000, QNH 1013, Qantas 880, thank you. We can set 1013. Which means we don't really have to do anything, do we? I don't know. I'm not feeling on top of my game here. First of all, I told him the wrong runway. Then I was not specific about my RNAV approach, but anyway. There is a VATSIM event where they do that for charity. Yeah, it's true. I could do something like that. It'd be hard to find. I only like flying to airports which have decent add-on scenery, not default, so it might be tricky. But yeah, we shall see. He lives in Queensland and it's 10:30. Any other eastern state it's 11:30. Oh, okay. Yeah. I always think it's about 12 hours, but it isn't. Yeah, I guess if it's before midnight, it's not that bad.
In 8 miles.
G'day, Sam. Better late than never, boss. How are you? Yeah, I like the Aussie accent too. Oh, you just sent it? Oh, very nice. That is lovely. That's lovely scenery, isn't it? So the flight has gone pretty much as planned? Yes, it has. Pretty much as one would expect. You'll land with £9,300 of fuel. I'm not very good with pounds, but that doesn't sound like a lot. Boss, I went to find a
Qantas 880 descend via star 7000.
Descend via star 7000, Qantas 880. We went to find delivery for the Z-Bay 737 to join this flight, then all went to crap at where... Oh, Pete, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, work's a pain. I want out of it, I really do. Talking of which, if you'd like to support the channel, you can become a member of Club Filbert, where in return for a small monthly donation you get access to some significantly awesome perks. And all you have to do is click the join button underneath and it'll explain the different tiers and what they cost, and you can watch a little video by yours truly explaining just how wonderful an opportunity this is. Whether it is 10:30 or 11:30, that is still before dinner time, just saying. Oh, Marker, did you say something? Are you going, boss? Oh, you're down. You need to head for school, so I need to head. No worries. Thank you for flying along, boss, and have a good time at school. Hello, Lasso. Welcome. These controls are bloody great. Flown with them so many times and were really helpful when you're studying out. They are. Australian ATCs. I've never had a bad experience down here ever. (4218 kilo). Okay, yeah, that's enough. That's enough. As long as you don't have to divert anywhere too far away. I like water. Okay, good. I want to stop working, and I can if you continue to work and give me some of your money. Exactly, Jenny. You've hit the nail on the head.
Set altimeters, please.
1013. Set.
Now we can do that approach checklist that I tried to do earlier by mistake. I do like flying the 737. I really do.
Approach Jetstar 132. Would you like us to maintain 250 knots for separation, or would you be able to slow down?
1013. Approach checklist complete.
Jetstar 172, you can keep profile speed.
Wilco Jetstar 172.
That is my plan. There we are, Jack, with another £1 super chat. Thank you very much indeed, boss. Thank you. Which does remind me, obviously super chats are awesome. Any way you give me money is awesome. But if you would like to donate money to me without YouTube taking a third of it, you can do that at streamlabs.com/filbertflights. Right now I got £28,300 of fuel on board. Heavy boy. Yes, not long. It won't be long now. I'm sure it won't be long now. Couple of months maybe. God, these notifications are slow today. Thank you again, Jackson. Much appreciated. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well. Enjoying this flight. I've got one more night shift tonight, and then I have 5 days off, which is always nice. The 5 days off, obviously, not the night shift. So yeah, I'm alright. How are you?
Jetstar 172 from Keegan, cleared RMP Zulu approach runway 14, report established.
From Keegan, cleared the RMP Zulu runway 14, will currently report established Jetstar 172.
Qantas 880, descend via star 4000.
Descend via star 4000, Qantas 880. Keep seeing those southwest planes and get jealous. Yeah. Yeah. I'd love to know who their beta testers are and how you get to be one. They're the one developer. In fact, no. Phoenix and they are the one developer I have had no luck at all getting in touch with. At all. Just, I mean, they don't even have an email address that I can find. It's a shame. So I want to fly their planes. I want to do videos. Anyway, London used to have Croydon Airport. It did. It did. You're good. You're in Manchester Airport. Are you? Are you going somewhere, Jackson, or are you doing some spotting? What are you up to? Better tell the cabin crew to prepare the cabin. There. Done, boss. Done. Sudden live, yes. Last minute decision, HK. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? And this is your first post, Night Owl. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. There's Gold Coast down here. You can see the skyline. It's looking pretty blimmin' pog. Oh, I've just remembered Harry said that we should pretend he was still here. Harry, look at that skyline. Doesn't it look pog, boss? Hopefully you'll get to visit Australia in the not too distant future. I hope so. I hope so. Sahib means sir. I know. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Good. I'm glad you're doing. I'm glad you're doing well. No need to be too formal with me, though, HK. We are, after all, as we've established, a similar age. These devs really need some beta testers who have no idea how to fly the planes. That'll show them what they... Do you know that's exactly what Phoenix said in their announcement when they said they were going into beta? They said we've got a huge range of beta testers, some who are seasoned simmers, some who have never flown an A320 before, or words to that effect.
1000 level.
Yeah, credible. So yeah, they do. They need noobs as well. Oh, flying home to Southampton. Nice.
Jetstar 172, you established?
Negative, Jetstar 172.
Skyline, can't even see anything, so cloudy.
Jetstar 172, you should be at 2,800 over
here, boss.
November, India.
It is a bit misty. Oh, there's a plane! A plane!
We'll dump those air brakes and try and descend.
Qantas 880 from Keegan, cleared IMP approach runway 14, report established.
From Keegan, cleared RMP approach runway 14 and will report established. Qantas 880. Maybe Perth to Sydney. Yeah, maybe Perth to Sydney one day.
172, use visual.
Somebody's screwing with my steering, trying to tax the moment. It's like it's reversed your foot pedals, then suddenly it flips.
Jetstar 172, clear visual approach runway 14. Contact the tower 118.
Are you, Oh Christ.
Clear visual runway 14, connect tower, Jetstar 172.
Final approach fix height checked. Missed approach altitude not set.
Hang on, I never remember if you arm approach
Qantas 880, reduce speed 180 knots or less.
Reduce speed 180 knots or less, Qantas 880. No, we don't arm approach mode for this, do we? Because we're doing an RMP. We don't do it. We just do it in LNAV VNAV. Am I right? Am I right? Ooh, this ain't going well. Let's get a bit of VS going on.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Qantas 880, confirm established.
AFIRM, we are now established. Qantas 880, we weren't, but we are now.
Qantas 880, contact tower 118.7, good night.
Tower on 118.7 for Qantas 880, and thanks very much for your help. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Thank you, Jack. Sorry, getting a bit carried away with what's going on here.
1,000 level.
Gold Coast Tower, Qantas 880, established RNP Zulu, runway 14.
Qantas 880, continue approach number 2 to land.
Continue approach number 2, Qantas 880.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5. Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Okay, we're all good now. We're all good.
The cabin is seated.
I forgot you had to reset the... I did speed intervene. Yeah, I did speed intervene, but thank you, HK. I forgot that I had to set a lower altitude and it wouldn't just continue below what I'd set. This is the trouble with being type rated in so many planes. Thank you, HK. Yeah, VNAV and speed intervene. Yeah, got there in the end, boss, but thank you.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Sorry, did I contact them? I can't remember. Oh no, he said continue approach number 2, didn't he?
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Awesome.
1,000.
Stable.
Can set your missed approach altitude once you pass fast 500. Right. You're proving very useful today, HK. Let's land this thing. Don't you worry about that.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches. Speed brake.
Qantas 880, cleared to land, runway 14.
Cleared to land, runway 14, Qantas 880.
Now,
Flaps.
Jetstar 172, taxi to the bay by Delta and Echo.
Taxi to the bay via Delta.
I think that's Simon on the left, I think.
Not a problem, g'day.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Water brake. Disarm.
checked.
Speed brake up. Reverse is normal.
Why did it give me toga power there?
60 knots.
Checked.
Jetstar 441, are you ready? If I'm ready, Jetstar 441.
That was weird. That was
Jetstar 441.
Oh Christ, what's going on
here?
here?
Can you climb to 6,000 instead of 5,000? It was my mistake. I've never done ATC.
Hard? Are you mad?
Runway 14 cleared for takeoff. Contact approach.
You're all mad. You don't know what a good landing looks like, boss. Any of you. Okay. Thank you, Riley. There's someone who knows what a good landing looks
Qantas
like.
880, g'day, welcome to the Gold Coast, taxi to the bay by Delta and Echo.
Taxi to bay via Delta and Echo, Qantas 880, thank you.
Cooley Tower, answer 427 for Sydney, request clearance.
Can we watch Simon go? Probably. It was a nice butter. Yes, it was. Hard. No, it wasn't.
27.
Oof landing. No, it wasn't.
Sydney via Puggy plan route, Puggy 5 departure, Puggy transition. Runway 14, climb via the SID to 6000, squawk 3740.
Scott, I'm no longer talking to you, ever.
5.
Clear to Sydney via Puggy 5 plan route, Puggy.
Look at that, what a sight.
Runway 14, climb via the SID 6000, squawk 3740.
Not much runway to play with though, eh? Safe flight, Simon Boss. Hard land. I tell you what, you lot don't have a clue. Not a clue, not one of you. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? Find a spot, I guess. Probably something about 1,000 feet per minute. You'd say it was a decisive landing. Certainly decisive, boss. Decisive like a feather pillow, boss. Right, let's bung it in here, shall we? Stand 11, that'll do. Right.
Lights and doors.
You know, I think I might do some Aussie ops. You should. You should. There's so much good scenery out here for P3D. And X-Plane, I think. Anyway. Not so much for MSFS yet, but...
Doors disarmed, APU on the bus.
Landing gear just vaporized. Can we all agree it was a safe landing? I should certainly think so. Let's see what Volanta says. We'll see what Volanta says, and then we'll decide if Volanta's having the sort of day where it knows what it's doing, or whether it's just making random stuff up. You'd like to see a predictions on that landing, would you, Catful? Round minus 400, no way.
That's 3 minutes.
280 tops. 280 tops. Right, parking brake set. Has he started the APU? Yes, he has. APU gens are on, right? Yes. Right, engines off. Seatbelts can come off. And he'll sort out the strobe light, I think. Not strobe light, beacon light, I think. Right, let's get some deboarding underway. Get some doors open, then we'll have the checklist, and I'll catch up on the chat, which I'm really looking forward to, actually. I'm sure you've been saying lovely, lovely things in there. Parking checklist when he's ready, no rush. Right. We can all agree it was a landing. I want a Gold Coast Airport in MSFS. I'm sure it'll happen. It is pretty good, isn't it? It is pretty good. First time I've been here. Everyone limped away. Right, Melon and oh god, I regret not doing that New Year's cull. I really do. Mind you, there were people in here who would have survived the New Year's cull, and look at the state of them now. 100 feet per minute, you reckon, Nikki? Or was that your landing? Are you down yet? No, you're not down yet, are you? Hoping to see more 737 in the future. Lasso, you won't have to wait long. Saturday, we're doing cross the land in it. We're doing cross the land from where are we going? Sharm el Sheikh to Brussels. That takeoff was very much derated. I could see, yeah. I would have been clenching my buttocks on that takeoff, but it looked stunning. It's just a flight sim. Come on, what's the big deal if it was hard or butter? Plane did want me to go around. I don't know why. Might want to put the spoilers down, boss. No, I like to wear them out a little bit, boss. Fine. Petition for actually good ground services for MSFS. Well, GSX are working on it, I believe. How far away? 20 nautical miles away. Yeah, I should think so. Thank you, Caffel. Had a nice 96 feet per minute landing, considering you were 200. That is good. Yeah, I heard someone a bit higher on approach. I wondered if it was you. This flight has to be done in MSFS with the NG3.
Z427, request push to start.
If we get Melbourne and Gold Coast scenery, I'm up for that. Could maybe do the return leg actually, couldn't we? PWAC, welcome. Been enjoying my content. Thank you very much. Nice to have you here. Might be smooth. Minus 202, okay. Yeah, the hub thing didn't come along till later, did it? I'm afraid I don't speak... I don't read Cyrillic, I'm sorry. That landing was so hard that broke my chair, and I'm living in Poland many thousands of kilometres away. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Let's stop the conjecture. Yeah, so... God. Oh God, I can't bring myself to say it. I'll just show you. But it's important to remember that Volanta is not an accurate measure of landing rate, and landing rate and G-force are not themselves good measures of how good a landing was. So just bear that in mind before I bring it up on screen. Right, there you go, done. So yeah, thank you all for flying along. Let's have a look at Aussie MSFS pilots landing. Sorry, not Aussie MSFS pilots landing. Whatever his name is, the one with the really long name. It wasn't Night Owl DC, it wasn't. No, Volanta's wildly inaccurate. Wildly inaccurate. I did show Volanta, it's not my fault you missed it, boss. Showed it. You blinked, you missed it. It's over now. Right, where are we? Here we are at the runway threshold, and we'll wait here for a little bit and watch the landing. Look, they can just about walk. Exactly! Exactly! It wasn't minus 500, guys. It was minus 443, okay? Happy now.
Taxi to
Is that what you all wanted?
Runway 14, Echo Alpha Charlie.
Nikki's arriving now. Oh, awesome.
Starting point Charlie by Echo Alpha Charlie and Z427.
And Z427, squawk mode Charlie.
Right, where is he? He says he's arriving. Close enough. Nampilan, I'm very well, thank you, boss. How are you? Australia is stunning. It is. Gold Coast seems particularly lovely. Where did you went? You said you were arriving, but I don't see you on Volanta for some reason. I see Nikki on the downwind. I see someone who's just gone. Oh no, that's Simon who's just departed. I don't see some of you. Why is this? Point to point is the same as non-stop, isn't it? As opposed to like via a hub. Earth destroyed by Orion Task 737. Look, it was a short final. I was concentrating on my checklist, concentrating on my speed. Flared a little late. You know, everyone got down safely. The landing gear's fine. The aircraft's fine. I don't know. That's all I've got to say on the matter, really. That's all I've got to say on the matter. Oh, your X-Plane's crashing to desktop, is it, Riley? Yeah, give MSFS a go. Good luck, is all I'll say. I've had a lot of trouble with it lately. But you might be alright. A lot of other people have had no trouble with it. You need a wheelchair. You do not need a wheelchair, Caffel. 440 feet per minute is a very safe landing rate. Anything under 600. You'll have noticed it was a relatively short runway. Good to get firm tyres on tarmac contact. And as we said, it was a safe landing. Everyone walked away happy. Exactly, Simon. See? Listen to Simon. You are late, Nampalan. But you're in Gold Coast. If that's where you wanted to be, then you've nailed it, boss. If you wanted to go back to Melbourne, then yeah, Simon's already gone. I think he's the only one going back, I think. All these people saying they're arriving. There's no one here.
427 ready.
You're just starting your descent, boss.
Enter 427.
Blimey, you said you're 20 nautical miles out, boss.
Continue your taxi onto the runway. Runway 14, clear for takeoff. Contact approach airborne. Have a good flight.
What we'll do is we'll watch the next one in, which I think is Nikki, and then I'm going to call it a day because I want to have me lunch.
Contact approach, answer 427. Thanks for your help.
I get you. Meanwhile, at mine house, minus 1400 FPM. You did it once, actually cried. We've all had those stinkers of landings. You get into more trouble for having a long landing or short landing. Exactly. Exactly. And the 737's built for being chucked around a little bit. You want a refund on that flight. Oh, hello. Who's this? No one we know. Who's he supposed to be? Why is he a white plane? We'll answer up a sec. AAA42. Oh, is he Ansett? Is he the Ansett? Oh, we can watch his departure, and then we'll watch one landing. It was a positive landing. It was. Just as I was about to contact London Control, it gave me something saying something wasn't installed, which was random, then it just crashed. Honestly, Sims the world over just suck the life out of you, don't they, when they go wrong? Best way to LAX is Madrid to Heathrow, to Helsinki to JFK to SFA. God, I don't think I could face that. I like one or two changes, especially if I can have a look. Well, I like one change, especially if I can look around wherever I am for a few hours. But other than that, no. Best European airlines probably Lufthansa. That's what general received wisdom is. I've never flown on them though. No, I haven't, Nampalan. No, sorry, boss. These short 788 hops are quite nice. Yeah, maybe got to fly some more Jetstar and ANA short hauls in 788. I would. I might do it. Yeah, I might do it myself. 737's built for smashing. A320's built for killing. If that plane had a livery, it would look smexy. It would have, absolutely. Thank you, boss. It is Ansett. A320 for AirAsia is just Borgie, hello. How are you? Lufthansa, you mad, boss? It's Swiss, isn't it? Is it? Is it? I've never flown with either. My impression is that Lufthansa is better than Swiss. Swiss is Lufthansa, that's true. But so is Austrian, isn't it? Yeah, maybe they all have a similar level of service. I don't know, Ronald McDonald, to be honest. No way, really? What do you think is the favourite, is the best European airline, Nampalan? Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Borg. Yeah, I'm good. How far off is Nicky now? Ah, he's on final. Awesome. Relatively short final. I guess he's doing the ILS though. Swear you saw a plane coming towards the opposite end of the runway, really? I didn't notice it, boss. Lufthansa 748 Premium Economy is the best flight I've ever had. I'd love to do that one day. Love to do that one day. C-32 arrived today at Melbourne. Really? Interesting. Best European airline is Aer Lingus. Again, never flown with them, boss. Can't comment. I do know they fly narrow bodies across the Atlantic, and I bet if you'd been on one of them, you would not be saying that. Here he is. So you can't see people as far out in P3D as you can in MSFS, I don't think. Or it could possibly just be my settings, but anyway. I'm not going to mess with it. The most punctual, most buttery landings and best cabin crew. Indigo, really? Don't know, Ronald, to be honest. The oldest I can think of is probably Tiger Moth. And I know there's plenty older than that, but that's the first one that came to mind. Sopwith Camel. Sopwith Camel? Is that older? Good luck, Nikki. Look pretty good. Look pretty good. Now the question is his scenery different or is he miles off the centre line? I think his scenery is different because he's not making any effort to correct. But I'm sure he's on P3D, so I don't know. I'm a bit confused now. Bit confused. Anyway, it looked good, boss. Little bit long, but safe. World War I planes, yeah. Down there were the best. Were they? Never had the pleasure. Ah, there he is. He's given himself away. He's gone back to the centre line now. Air Baltic is 5-star COVID rated. Really? Interesting. Air Baltic's not a low-cost carrier, or is it? Or is it? I don't know. Maybe it is actually. Look at that flare. Now, again, lots of different opinions, but people advising that I should learn something from it. I don't know. I wasn't in the plane. If I had to be critical, and I don't like being critical, but if I had to be, and I feel I'm a little backed into the corner, I would say the flare was a little bit too early, which resulted in what could have been a very buttery landing becoming a bit of a floater and a bit of a thump down at the end of it. However, not bad. Not bad. Certainly not worse than mine, I don't think. You're off, Porgy, no worries.
Alpha Mike on stand 30 left on blocks. Thank you for the service. Good night. Ciao.
Not a problem. Have a good night. G'day.
Awesome. Right, well, I'm going to call it a day, I think. Before I do, though. Oh, Nick. Welcome, boss. You can wind it back. It was, well, I won't spoil it. You see what you make of it. My line was probably better by... Well, it's nice. I don't know. Not a competition, anyway. The main thing is, did everyone have a lovely flight? Because I did. If you've got a long runway, why not use it all? True.
Qantas length 1451. Looking for carrying.
Any land you can walk away from is a good landing. Indeed. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Glad I did that stream.
Qantas 1451.
Bit of a last minute
Gold
decision.
Coast?
And yeah, before we go though, I just want to say a few thank yous. To Jack for the £5 in fact, given through Super Chat. Much appreciated, boss. Scott, thank you for the year of membership, year of Club Filbert Silver membership. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe I've been doing this for a year. It doesn't feel that long. William, 12 months of membership at various tiers. Alex for 6 months. Riley with a resub over on Twitch. Thank you very much indeed, boss. And Jeff Boy with 10 months of Club Filbert membership over here as well. So thank you all very, very much indeed. It is much appreciated. And here's to many, many more months, nay, years of this nonsense. And we'll leave it
1451,
watching Nicky taxi in. I assume he's going to park somewhere to my left. Next stream is going to be over on Twitch on Friday. Let me just check the time because I always get it wrong.
Qantas Link 1451. Qantas Link 1451, you're cleared to Brisbane via planned route, runway 14, climb.
It's going to be 10 a.m. again. 1000 Zulu over on Twitch. Twitch.com.
With approach 123 just
Filbert flies. /Filbert flies even. That makes more sense as a URL. So yeah, I hope to see some of you there. I hope to see all of you there, in fact, if you're about. It's been a great stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Simon. Thank you for flying along. Yes, thanks to everyone who's flown along, in fact.
Please?
And yeah, I'll see you on Friday.
Not a problem
Enjoy
at all.
the rest of your week.
You're cleared to Brisbane via planned route, runway 14, maintain 4000, squawk 1764.